Hey everybody, it's Double B Bully Boudreaux, back with another installment of WGS-TV right here on the WGS YouTube channel. First off, I hope everybody had a safe and happy Halloween yesterday. I did take my little brother trick-or-treating, Cody and Jody, and I did film it. So, I will have that video up very shortly. But it's time to bring back my reviews. And, of course, I watched Monday Night Raw involving the Muppets. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on the show from last night. They open up with Rock's response to John Cena. Now, keeping everybody up to date, if you didn't listen to WGS Radio last week, I was in the emergency room with my twin sister. She's okay, but did not get the opportunity to watch Monday Night Raw. But from what I ascertained, John Cena was looking for a tag team partner to take on Miz and R-Truth, and asked for Rock to be his partner. Now Rock responds, at first saying hell no, he wasn't going to do it, yada yada yada. And I figured, it was typical Rock fashion, instead of just showing up, live and addressing the crowd live, what does he do? He sends in a tape. Big fucking whoop. The Rock is going to be at Survivor Series. And not only that, there's going to be a special Raw Gets Rocked in 2 weeks, a 3-hour show where The Rock is going to be there. Big fucking whoop-de-doo. Now, if he actually shows up there, I gotta see it to believe it, because either that, it's just going to be Rock live via satellite. Because, knowing what The Rock has done as of late, it's either going to be via tape or via satellite. Because, for him to actually show up live, ugh. That's how little respect I have for The Rock right now. Little. Just a pinch of respect for him. But anyway, he in his response, he says yes, he's going to be John Cena's partner. Never before and never again is what they're going to tag it, and it's going to be against Miz and R-Truth. Now, I know Miz and R-Truth made a statement via YouTube. I haven't had the opportunity. Well, I did have the opportunity to watch it. I just didn't make any notes of it. But it's just basically, their typical heel response to Rock accepting John Cena's request to be his tag team partner for this one time. And then we had CM Punk versus Mark Henry, with the stipulation being from John Laurinaitis that if CM Punk defeats Mark Henry, then CM Punk becomes the #1 contender to Alberto Del Rio's WWE Championship, if I can learn how to talk right. Now, of course, the matchup was going, typically the way I figured it was going to go, with Mark Henry trying to dominate using his power, CM Punk trying to use his quickness and everything. And then Alberto Del Rio sends Ricardo Rodriguez in there to basically get CM Punk intentionally disqualified, which is what happened. And CM Punk does not get his title shot. Now, what I found more interesting, which sold the segment, I think, a little bit more, was the fact that CM Punk went after both Del Rio and Ricardo, ends up getting Ricardo, throws Ricardo into a hungry Mark Henry, who then proceeds to devour the little taco burrito eating Ricardo with a world's strongest slam. Then we had, I thought it was extremely hilarious, the first Muppets segment on Monday Night Raw, which was, again, I thought it was hilarious. They had Kermit and Miss Piggy. They were coming on there addressing the crowd. Looks like they were fixing to start promoting their movie, which I probably will be taking my brothers Cody and Jody to go see, and they really like the Muppets. And then they get interrupted by a real-life Miss Piggy, Vicky Guerrero, and Jack Swagger, who then proceed to get interrupted by Santino, who then lays the revelation that it's going to be Santino and Jack Swagger. Swagger says, "Oh, that's okay, I'll have Dolph. I got a tiny dick to jiggle sideways so I can fuck Vicky Guerrero." Ziggler will be in his corner, and then Santino then bestows the knowledge that Santino has got to take on our internet champion, Zack Ryder. Woo, woo, woo. You know it, bro. I look kind of weird with a beard saying that. I gotta shave the beard. Anyway. Then basically Kelly comes out to start the Divas Halloween Battle Royal for the new #1 contendership, and then she proceeds to lay one on Kermit the Frog. Now, I don't know if maybe that Kelly has a thing for amphibians, or maybe she was initialized, giving him the initiation into the fold of people I'm gonna fuck to keep my job in the WWE. But anyway, with the Divas Battle Royal, heads up to the Bella Twins for dressing up as the Mario Brothers. Yeah. And AJ for being Katana from Mortal Kombat. But long story short, Eve wins the Battle Royal, becomes the #1 contender. Then we had the situation involving Beaker and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, who said apparently they created a new energy drink for Santino to help him out, and Beaker was to deliver it. Then Beaker bumps into Christian, who proceeds to be the typical bully heel, if I can talk. Pours the drink out, and then Sheamus comes out of nowhere. Now, we said this for the longest time as a joke about, the similarities between Beaker and Sheamus, and Sheamus lays on the line, tell Aunt Teresa I said hello and I can't make the family reunion this year. And like I said on Facebook, I may just order a Sheamus t-shirt just for that segment right there. I thought that was gold right there, in my opinion. We had a tag team match. Wade Barrett, Cody Rhodes taking on Air Boom. Now, I think with where they're going is they're going to be pushing Barrett and Rhodes to be the new #1 contenders for the tag team titles, just based on the fact that they beat Air Boom on Monday Night Raw. So we may be looking at a tag team title match rather, for Survivor Series, where Air Boom's going to be defending against Wade Barrett or Cody Rhodes. Either that, or they probably do it on SmackDown. But I think it might be better suited if they waited until Survivor Series to do a match with these two. Big Show and Alberto Del Rio is something we saw on Friday Night SmackDown from Mexico. But it was they did a little bit of a better job here on Monday Night Raw. Big Show does get the win when Alberto Del Rio tries to go for that enziguri, and it looks like he slaps him at first, but when you look on replay, it was actually the big right hand, or what they're dubbing now the weapon of mass destruction, the WMD fist. And then CM Punk, earlier in the night, CM Punk went to John Laurinaitis and asked, you saw what happened, can I still get a title shot? And Laurinaitis says, as long as Alberto Del Rio agrees to it, leave me alone, I gotta go back to sucking this lollipop. So CM Punk comes out after the match is over, pours water to wake up Alberto Del Rio, and then proceeds to slap on the Anaconda Vice and will not let go unless Del Rio agrees to give him a title shot, which of course he does. Then we had the match with Santino and Jack Swagger. First thing I want to note, we had Animal as the timekeeper. And then during the match, Beaker comes out of nowhere with that energy drink and gives it to Santino. Santino can't swallow it, and behind the referee's back, he ends up spitting it in Swagger's face, rolls him up, and gets the 3 count. Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler, really great. Despite the typical heel interferences with Vicky Guerrero, Ziggler was still able to come out with the Rough Rider to get the win over Dolph Ziggler, and I really like this push they're doing with our internet champion, because that's how I'm going to address him now. He is the internet champion. Next, we got the main event. It was John Cena and Miz. Great match, a little bit, to be honest with you, I thought this was a little bit better than their match at WrestleMania 27. I may have people disagreeing with me on that statement, but it's my opinion on it. That's the way I felt it went. There were interferences from what we thought was a fan in ringside dressed up as in Halloween garb, but I kind of really knew who it was already. WWE ain't gonna allow like just some random fan to attack John Cena during a main event match. It had to be R-Truth, and after the match was over, that fan came back into the ring and got pretty much his ass handed to him, mask removed, and yes, lo and behold, it was R-Truth. Match of the night for Monday Night Raw tonight, guys and gals. I'm definitely probably going to have to go with... I'm going to have to stick with the main... Well, I'm going to go with a tie. there were two matches of the night, in my opinion, two best matches of the night. Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler, which I thought was really good, and Santino and Jack Swagger. You wouldn't think, why is Santino in it? Entertainment value. Very entertainment value. That's why I thought it deserves to be tied for match of the night. So, what I want to hear from you guys is what you thought of Monday Night Raw last night. Post your comments in the comment section below. And with that being said, I'm Double B Billy Bujo saying thank you very much for watching.